One of the most important of the D-Day objectives was the swift capture of the city of Caen, 9 miles inland from Sword and Juno beaches. Caen sits astride the Orne River and the Caen Canal, as well as being an important regional road and rail centre. Where the Americans landed further west, the Norman countryside was difficult terrain, consisting of bocage country, small fields, sunken lanes, and very tall and thick ancient hedgerows. But the terrain south of Caen was flat and clear, perfect for both tanks and the construction of Allied airfields to support the French campaign. It was therefore vital that General Montgomery's 21st Army Group seize and hold Caen shortly after landing, and it was equally imperative that the Germans prevented him. The British 3rd Infantry Division had landed at Sword Beach on the 6th of June, with the intention to seize Caen that day, an ambitious undertaking. If they couldn't take it, their orders were to dig in and prevent the Germans from launching a counterattack towards the coast from the Caen area. On D-Day itself, German resistance at Sword and Juno beaches was stiffer than expected. The British and Canadian troops had to fight for several villages behind the beaches, slowing their advance on Caen. German artillery fire was very heavy against the beach exits, complicating the advance further. However, a German counterattack failed to materialize. The 3rd Infantry Division was then slowed up by determined German resistance at strong points Daimler, Hillman, Morris and Rover. Hillman covered the approaches to Caen and held out until the 7th of June. The defence at Hillman brought the Germans enough time to disengage the 21st Panzer Division from fighting British paratroopers of the 6th Airborne Division on either side of the River Orne and concentrate against stopping the 3rd Infantry Division. The first British attempt to capture Caen was Operation Perch. On the 10th of June, Montgomery ordered Caen taken in a pincer movement. In the east, the 51st Highland Division would cross the Orne and assault Cagny, 6 miles southeast of the city, while in the west, the famed Desert Rats, the 7th Armoured Division, would cross the River Ordon, capture Evrecy and Hill 112. But stiff resistance by the Panzer Lehr Division and part of the 12th SS Panzer Division Hitlerjugend caused a delay. On the 12th of June, Operation Perch was finally launched, but the Highlanders were stopped by the 21st Panzer Division. The combat was intense from village to village, farmhouse to farmhouse.
We had to fight for every bloody field. It was the same each time. Crawl on your belly, keeping your backside down like you'd been told, chuck in a few hand grenades, then rush them. Sometimes they killed us, but we were killing more of them. The trickiest part was the farms. They were regular little jerry fortresses. If we couldn't manage them on our own, then we'd have to wait while the company commander called back for artillery support. The Navy was still with us too, chucking in shells ahead of us.
But on the British right flank, a hole had appeared in the German line following the disintegration of the German 352nd Infantry Division. The 7th Armoured Division was ordered to exploit the 7.5 mile wide gap, seize Villers-Bocage and flank the Panzer Lehr Division. But this move failed with heavy casualties. A fresh operation was planned to seize Caen. British infantry managed to take a series of villages near Caen, preparatory to Operation Epsom on the 26th of June.
We didn't think we'd spend 15 days in the same field outside Caen, with the wood behind us and the Germans in another wood half a mile in front of us, and a little empty valley